Hey teacher, today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 2 hour time frame, and today we're going to be just focusing on the count that I'm going to be showing you right here. If you want to be seeing all the structures here that I've got labeled, check out the previous video. I've went through all of those yesterday, so nothing really has invalidated since then. So if you're interested in that, check out that video. Today we're just going to be focusing on this one. In here we've got this as an ABC into an A wave. A wave because it fits into the higher time frame picture better for me. I've seen this labeled as a wave 4 as well. At that point, the structure here downwards would be some kind of impulsive wave structure, and instead of this being an A wave, this would be a wave 1, 2. In my case, as this is a wave A, I'm expecting a 3-wave pullback for a wave B. Now we do have some targets here that are lining up very well with each other. Is the 1-to-1 extension of wave A to that C around 16.1k, and 1.236 retracement of this wave A here would fit into the 15.8 area. Around that area we also have a daily, untapped daily from way before, around the 15.95 area. So it definitely has some confluence in there. Now why I don't think that we might not reach that is just because we are going to be, or at least it looks like we're going to be having this as a diagonal, at least for now. Of course it is possible that this structure morphs into something else and wave 2 even is not done as of yet, and instead of having this as a diagonal right here, we would be having this wave 2 coming up higher before continuing to the downside. Now why do I even think that it is a diagonal is just because the structure here we have it as a 3-way structure, and diagonal is the only multi-way structure that can have that. Let's zoom in a bit closer to 30-minute time frame and looking at this structure over here. Now the first idea that we had was that wave 1 was here, wave 2 here, possible wave 3 would already be done, but again at that point it would be very weird that wave 4 would be taking this long already, and this amount of time that we've had used for that is already larger than wave 2 here. So again, when we are looking at the structures within a diagonal, if it is a contracting pattern, we expect all of the sequent subwave structures to take less time than the previous one. Wave 2 should be taking more time than wave 4 because again it is a larger structure in a contracting diagonal. Same with the wave structures for the structures coming down now, and in this case it would be these wave 1 and 3 structures. So wave 3 should not take longer than wave 1. Now that invalidation, well, not basically an invalidation, but that area would be around the 27th of September, which if the wave, or if we haven't taken out these lows that we had around 18.1k, and the time has already passed this, then I don't think we are in a wave 3 anymore. At least the likeliness of that is going to be going down very much, because again of the elements of having this 3 taking more time than the wave 1. Hopefully that makes sense. Now if we are zooming in and assuming that we had this as the wave 2, we would have this as a 3-way structure coming down into W, 3 ways into X, and now we would be looking for a 3-way structure into that wave Y. Now we had, or at least I've seen some people having this as a diagonal like this. Now the issue what I have with this is that this structure over here is way lower in RSI than anything else. Now in contracting diagonals, or sorry, contracting triangles, we should have that same pattern here on RSI as well, where we would have a contracting look. We don't have a if we start it from here. Now if we are starting the triangle from here, we are seeing still that contracting look. With that in mind, we would have this as an A wave, B wave, C, D and E. Currently wave E did not get to that trend line as of yet, but again it doesn't need to be. Often wave E would not get to the trend line either if it is very weak. Now if we are looking at volume wise, we can see that there is not really much here. We can see that volume generally has been coming down, and yeah, that is generally what happens in triangles as well. Now of course we can say that okay, it is the weekend and this is very expected behavior, and yeah, you're correct, it is very expected that volume is coming down during the weekends. But yeah, that is just one take on how you could be explaining this as a triangle and why I don't think the triangle starts from here. What else? Well, my expectation is still that if we have created that end of wave B, we would be looking for that extension here, at least to take out this previous lows. That would be getting us just beyond the 1-to-1 extension. That is definitely something I want to see happening. So wave C coming to the 17.9k area would be very nice to see, something like that. At that point, we would have this wave Y having this as some kind of zigzag pattern, and that is again something that we would expect on these diagonals. And then again, we would be expecting wave 4 to take place. We could be again then comparing the time of this wave 2 to that wave 4 and see what and where we should be expecting that to take place before pivoting again for that last leg downwards. Now, if you saw the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq video today, you see that, or you've seen that there are very much bearish scenarios in mind as well. So you have to be preparing for more downside as well, and not just blindly buying in here. It is of course more risky buying in here completely, and definitely take caution in that. Would be something I'm going to be doing. Maybe I'm not even going to be looking into buying this first leg. Well, probably I am, if I am at the computer at that time and it fits into these targets that we have here after the wave 4. But yeah, that is the game plan. Expecting the wave 5, and then if you want to be more safe, you would be expecting or waiting for a 5-way structure coming up and then a 3-way pullback and then ladder in here against these lows. And why am I looking for 5-way structures again? Is just because the higher time frame expectation. This would be the end of wave B here, and then we would be having this as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Of course, we don't know how that is going to play out. I'm not going to even show you the targets for that wave C as of yet, but because we have not pivoted from here, it is just pointless in my opinion. But that is the expectation here in any case. But if you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Links to our free Discord server in the description below, and for now I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.